Marcoelboriken, moorsoflight.com, teacher by trade, work, and profession. It's an honor to be doing this work. I'm reading out of Paulo Coelho's The Alchemist, and this chapter picks up with Santiago and the crystal merchant just having a smoke break, contemplating a new business move. And right here it says, Ya hice bien en no decirle nada al vendedor de palomitas, pensó el muchacho. He's like, I did a good thing not talking to like the popcorn seller or like the popcorn stand seller back in Andalusia. Continuaron fumando el narguilé durante un rato mientras el sol se escondía. They smoked while the sun was starting to set. Estaban conversando en árabe y el muchacho estaba satisfecho consigo mismo porque hablaba árabe. They were speaking Arabic, and Santiago felt satisfied with himself because he had learned how to speak Arabic. Hubo una época en que le pareció que las ovejas podrían enseñarle todo sobre el mundo. There was an era or there was a time where he felt that the sheep could teach him everything he was to learn about the world. Pero las ovejas no sabían enseñar Arabic. But the sheep, they didn't know how to speak Arabic or teach Arabic. Debe haber en el mundo otra cosa que las ovejas no saben enseñar. There ought to be other things in this world that sheep can't show. Pensó el muchacho, thought the young man, mientras miraba al mercader en silencio, while he was also like having a conversation and looking at the crystal merchant in silence, right? Porque ellos solo andan en busca de agua y comida, because sheep only really look for food and water. Encuentro que no son ellas quienes enseñan, soy yo quien aprendo. He's like, it's not them that teach things, it's just, it's me who actually learns things. Maktub, dijo finalmente el mercader. ¿Y eso qué es? So the crystal merchant, he says, Maktub. And then Santiago asks, he's like, what is that? And the crystal merchant said to him, tendrá que haber nacido árabe para comprenderlo, le respondió, pero la traducción sería algo así como está escrito. He's like, you had to be born speaking Arabic to understand what it means, but the actual translation means that it was written. Y mientras apagaba las ascuas del narguile, dijo que el muchacho podía empezar a vender té en los jarros. A veces es imposible detener el río de la vida. So we're saying that they were turning off the ash from the hookah, and he gave him the okay. He gave him the all right to start selling tea out of the crystals that they were selling right there at the crystal merchant shop. So essentially, Santiago spent the whole day like thinking about constructing this like extra window in the shop so that he could create a sort of like express lane for people to like kind of have like a queue or a line like a Starbucks or something like that, right? A veces es imposible detener el río de la vida. So we're saying sometimes it's impossible to stop the river of life, right? So this is how the next aspect of momentum begins to unfold because the crystal merchant is beginning to become more open-minded when it comes to the opportunities that Santiago could bring him, right? So I hope that you guys enjoyed that short reading today, only about 4 minute reading. And once again, this is El Alquimista. It's a book that I got, and one of the first books that I ever read that left a really strong impression on me. It has a lot of Sufism, a lot of Islamic backdrop. It's science fiction, but rooted in a lot of historical mentions and facts and stuff like that, especially of Andalusia, the Moors, Spain, Spanish. and what is encompassing of the market essentially from a cultural standpoint. So I hope you guys get a chance to check out this book on your own time, or you can refer back to the last 26 videos that I did on this book. It's called Spanish and English for the Moorish Alchemists. When you guys get a chance, check out moorsoflight.com. Got the crescent moon in the back of the book. And remember that your boy is a teacher by trade, work, and profession. Um, I don't do this for necessarily financial gain, or I don't do this necessarily out of interest. I'm really just doing this to share aspects of my culture and to also sharpen up my skills as a teacher. So I hope you guys enjoyed again. I'm gonna let you guys go, and tomorrow I'll be back with part 28 of Spanish and English for the Moorish alchemists.